Chapter 374 to Blade of Ice. This was 100-flower sex harmonization stage powerhouse, and next to him sat a bald head and an old man. The bald man was resting his eyes with his eyes closed, and the old man was supposed to be doing the same. But at this moment, he had to open his eyes, revealing a bitter smile, and said, "It's just a broken dawn immortal mansion. Our heavenly Tao sect isn't that petty." Yo, quite a big mouth. The delicate woman bristled with disbelief. The old man laughed bitterly, once again, and sighed. "You should know that the little guy who obtained the dawn-breaking immortal order is one of our heavenly Tao sect's top geniuses of this generation." "So what?" the delicate woman said. "Geniuses like these have a very high status, and more importantly, this son is the personal disciple of the Elder of Law Enforcement. No one in the heavenly Tao sect dares to force him to hand over the dawn-breaking immortal order. Not even the Elder of War," the old man said helplessly. "That being said, I don't believe that your heavenly Tao sect doesn't have a way to obtain the dawn-breaking immortal order from him." The delicate woman frowned and said, "This matter Elder of War has his own plan. It only takes some time. Let's feel at ease. ... double quotes. The old man didn't say the last two words of wait, because at this moment, their sight had already been taken by several people above the white jade passage. The old man did not say the last word wait, because at this moment, their eyes have already been attracted by the several little guys on the white jade channel. At the bow of the treasure ship, Kang Chia took out 3 pieces of dawn immortal orders under the sunlight, emitting a golden light. At this moment, the 6 harmonization stage existences hidden in the void suddenly breathed heavily, their eyes filled with fiery light. Looking at the white jade passageway from high up in the air was actually not very large, but when Kang Chia and the others landed, they saw a very spacious white jade passageway. The entire passageway was made up of countless pieces of white jade piled up. Each piece of white jade contained a not so small amount of spiritual power fluctuation. Looking at Kang Chia and the others, their eyes reddened, simply wanting to dig these white jade down. From the entrance of the white jade passageway, all the way to the gate of the immortal mansion, the entire white jade passageway was 300 feet long. With such a little distance, Kang Chia and the others could clearly see the gate of the immortal mansion, the straight jasper-colored door. Suddenly, Kang Chia saw 3 dented marks on top of the jasper gate, shaped like a token. Could it be that by placing the 3 pieces of dawn-breaking immortal orders into the marks, the immortal mansion would open? Kang Chia couldn't help but think, and then took out 3 identical pieces of the dawn-breaking immortal orders from his spatial ring. Under the sunlight, the 3 pieces of dawn-breaking immortal orders emitted a faint golden glow, appearing incomparably dazzling. "Brother." Seeing Kang Chia take out the dawn-breaking immortal orders, Zijin was about to speak, but he was shaken by the sudden eruption of 6 terrifying auras. Boom, 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 boom. 6 terrifying explosions rang out. Not far away in the void, 6 powerful figures rose up into the sky and tore through the void. Among them, 3 tall figures that were dazzled by demonic Che came towards the Kang Chia ******, their eyes filled with the fiery light of greed. However, 3 more terrifying auras erupted, stopping these 3 powerful figures wrapped in demonic aura halfway. And a terrifying collision erupted between the 6. "It's them." Kang Chia's eyes shrunk. From these 6 terrifying auras, he could guess that these 6 people were precisely the 6 harmonization stage powerhouses hidden here by the Orthodox and Devil factions. What a terrifying aura. Is this a conjunction stage powerhouse? Van Din said in shock. The powerful pressure caused them to almost get down. And in the end, it was the treasure ship behind them that emitted a gentle aura that protected them. Kang Chia knew that it was eldest senior brother who had stepped in. Otherwise, the pressure of 6 harmonization stage powerhouses would not be able to withstand even him. It was just too powerful. These guys were waiting for a rabbit here. but they didn't want a dog eat dog first, haha. Zhao Linga laughed out loud when she saw the 6 harmonization stage powerhouses fighting, and watched the action from the sidelines. Kangxia, Brahma Heart, and Little Gold were also watching carefully. It was the first time they had seen a battle between the combined body stage powerhouses. How could they miss such an opportunity? Eldest senior brother also seemed to know that this opportunity was good, and did not rush out to clean up these 6 harmonization stage powerhouses, so that Kangxia and the others could watch the battle. High in the sky, 6 powerful figures were fighting with each other. Each one of them was very powerful. Under one strike, a large area of space was shattered. The power was simply destroying the sky and the earth. Looking at Kangxia and the others, their bodies were ice cold. Facing a merged stage powerhouse, they simply couldn't block a single strike. The gap was simply too great. That old man should be an elder of our heavenly Tao sect. Kangxia looked towards one of the grey-haired old men and thought in his heart. The 3 Devil Tao powerhouses were covered in devilish aura, very recognizable, and the remaining 3 without devilish aura were naturally the powerhouses of the righteous Tao. The bald head was obviously a strong man from the 10,000 Buddha sect. The delicate woman was definitely from the 100 Flower sect, and the remaining grey-haired old man was naturally an elder of their heavenly Tao sect. Among the 3 righteous Tao powerhouses, the grey-haired old man was undoubtedly the strongest, and the demonic powerhouse he was fighting against wasn't weak in the slightest, and should be a powerhouse from the demon sect. The remaining strong man from the whole of 10,000 demons was a demonic beast with a very powerful flesh body, very recognizable. The strong man from the poison sect, who performed toxin attacks, was also very recognizable. Therefore, Kangxia quickly guessed the respective origins of these people. Brother, these old guys are fighting. Aren't they afraid that we will take advantage of the opportunity to enter the immortal mansion? Little Gold asked. You can try. This passageway isn't long to say the least. It's not short to say the least. As long as you dare to take a step forward, those old guys will immediately strike down. Zhao Linga smiled coldly. Kangxia and Fandin nodded. Zhao Linga was right. With such a small distance, with the speed of the 6 harmonization stage powerhouses, they could easily stop them. HMPH. Just leave. What are you afraid of? Being taunted by Zhao Linga, Little Jin was very angry, and with a cold snort, he stepped towards the Jasper Gate. Little Jin. It was too late for Kangxia and Brahma to stop them. At this moment, the 6 harmonization stage powerhouses high in the air had also discovered the situation below. And although they were fighting, they still separated a portion of their divine sense to observe Kangxia and the others' every move. Seeing Zijing walking towards the Jasper Gate, the 6 conformity stage powerhouses immediately became anxious. Don't fight. Don't fight. Don't let those little guys down there take the opportunity to slip in. The poison sex conformity stage powerhouse yelled and got rid of his opponents, rushing towards the White Jade Passage. The others knew that the Dawnbreaker Immortal Order was even more important, and they all rushed towards the White Jade Passageway as well. Damnable monkeys. Seeing the 6 harmonization stage powerhouses rushing over, Zhao Linga shuddered at the terrifying aura, and then hurriedly cursed Zijin. Kangxia and Brahma Din weren't worried. With eldest senior brother around, they weren't the least bit afraid at all. Kid, hand over the dawn-breaking immortal order, or else I'll let your soul fly away. The poison sex ensemble stage powerhouse droned out morosely, and as he spoke, without waiting for Kangxia to reply, he had already blasted out a demonic palm that enveloped Kangxia and the others. Obviously, he was ready to kill and seize the order. I've heard that this kid is a demonic genius. If we can kill him this time, we can also count on reducing a threat to the Devil Tao in the future. This poison sect powerhouse thought in his heart. Luo Heng, stop it for me. Seeing this scene, The grey-haired old man following behind changed his face and roared. No matter what, Kang Chia was the disciple of the law enforcement elder. And he was also a genius. If he died in front of him, then the angry law enforcement elder would definitely kill him. Don't listen to this old man. Kill this brat. The powerhouses from the devil sect also roared, their eyes flashing with excitement. Compared to the dawn-breaking immortal order, their devil sect was more scrupulous about Kang Chia's talent. And Elder Cultivator had said more than once that he wanted to kill Kang Chia at all costs. But Elder Zulu O also had a strange request. That was for the people of the devil sect not to bully Kang Chia, with their greatness to kill him. For this request, some of the strongest people of the devil sect, although they were very doubtful, they didn't dare to question Elder Zulu O. Elder Zulu O only told our devil sect not to bully the small with the big. But he didn't say anything about the poison sect. Hehe. The devil sect's conformity stage powerhouse laughed eerily, looking at the Kang Chia below as if he was looking at a dead person. At the same time, the demon sect's harmonization stage powerhouse and the 10,000 demons hall's powerhouses all shot out to attack the grey-haired old man, wanting to stop the grey-haired old man from rescuing Kang Chia. You guys, shameless. The grey-haired old man was so furious at the situation that he shouted, his face turning blue. Ha ha ha, shameless, we're from the devil Dao, not the righteous Dao. The demon sect powerhouse taunted, and the powerhouse from the Hall of 10,000 Demons also had a sneer on his face. People of the devil's way were all careless. You guys, the grey-haired old man sniffed, almost spitting blood in anger. Ling Dang, we'll stop them, you go save that kid. The bald monk and the delicate woman hurriedly blocked the attacks of the demon sect's powerhouses and the 10,000 demon hall's powerhouses, causing the grey-haired old man to free himself and chase after the poison sect's powerhouses. All of this happened in an instant, and they were already close to Kang Chia and the others. The poison sect's powerhouse let out a grim laugh as he stared morosely at Kang Chia. Kid, remember, the one who killed you is me, Lu Oheng. Between the words, the black demonic palm, which had already descended across the sky, was about to land on Kang Chia and the others' heads. The poison sect powerhouse had a cold smile on his face, as if he had already seen what would happen to Kang Chia and the others as they fell. But right at this moment, from the black treasure ship that had already been ignored by him, an aura that terrified him suddenly erupted. An aura that was filled with a murderous aura, which even materialized into a pillar of crimson light that shot up into the sky. This, the poison sect powerhouse, was clearly shocked by this sudden powerful aura. In his horrified gaze, a gorgeous blade light broke through the air, cutting through the demonic palms that were blasting towards Kang Chia and the others. Before the blade continued to kill towards him without decreasing in strength. On the treasure ship, a white-clothed youth stepped out, and in just one step, he had appeared in front of Kang Chia and the others. Junior brother, there's no need to remember a dead man's name. The person who came was none other than eldest senior brother, who had his hands behind his back and a cold face. Boom, as the eldest senior brother appeared, the speed of the blade light accelerated. Despite the poison sect powerhouse roaring and resisting with all his might, he was still cut in half in one slash, and the icy cold aura that emanated from the blade aura caused 100 miles in a radius to be frozen, and only Kang Chia and the others, under the protection of the eldest senior brother, were not frozen. Even those 5 harmonization stage powerhouses who were about to rush down not far away were also frozen. The entire world instantly turned into a world of ice. This terrifying scene caused Kang Chia and the others to instantly fall into a daze. This ... This is too strong. Kang Chia was filled with shock. It's simply not on the same level. Brahma Heart was also extremely shocked. Che. It's even worse than Old Man of War. Jiaolinga bristled, but from her wide-eyed eyes, she still saw some shock. Not far away, Zijin was looking at eldest senior brother with a face full of admiration. Casually slashing, killing a harmonization stage powerhouse and freezing 5 harmonization stage powerhouses. This kind of battle performance would shock anyone who saw it. Kang Tia and the others knew that eldest senior brother was very strong, but they hadn't thought that eldest senior brother was this powerful. Similarly, these 6 harmonization stage powerhouses were even seniors of eldest brother, but in front of eldest brother, they were so unbeatable. This was the true powerhouse. Looking at the eldest senior brother in front of him with his hands behind his back and a bland face, Kang Tion's eyes were filled with a sizzling light. This was the realm he aspired to. Bang 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 bang. Suddenly, 5 crunching sounds. The 5 harmonization stage powerhouses that were frozen broke through the ice. They stopped in mid-air, staring at eldest senior brother with horrified faces, their faces filled with fear. After all, they were harmonization stage powerhouses, and these 5 were all peak harmonization stage powerhouses. Even though eldest senior brother was powerful, he couldn't manage to kill them in a single blow, so they immediately broke through the ice. But Kang Tia understood that, if the party's eldest senior brother took advantage of the opportunity to strike, these 5 people could only be bound to die.